Hello dear colleagues, my name is Oleg Prishepa. Welcome to Trading Hero YouTube channel. Let's start our weekly review. So the total profitability of the system is plus 98%. The last week we closed with profit 1.76%, and the total profitability from the beginning of June is plus 1.28%. I would like to pay attention to the previous months. So we closed May with a total profit of 12.26%. And due to the statistic that we have, this month was the most profitable since the beginning of trading with this portfolio. And I'm really glad that we made this result, especially after we got a stop loss in April. And if you remember, we're speaking about the possibility to increase the lot sizes to speed up this recovery, and those of you who did it, I think they already covered all of the losses brought by GBP USD in April. But those who are following the conservative strategy as I do, we are still on a halfway to cover the losses, and hopefully during this month and maybe part of July we're gonna fully cover it and continue growing our deposits. So let's take a quick look at the currency pairs we were trading during the last week. I highlighted the previous week with the gray rectangle, so you can see the changes on the graphs more clearly. I would like to remind you that our blue circles are showing entry points with buying trades, and green rectangles with the numbers show us the profit we got. The same situation we have with the selling positions. We have orange circles showing the entry points. So let's start from GBP USD 1 hour time frame. And if you remember, we're speaking about some kind of an uptrend, let's say a part of, like, let's say the correction of this downtrend that could become a normal uptrend. But this plan actually was broken, and we can see that the market has not successfully broken the previous resistance level. We were trying to test it first of all on Friday 2 times, then on Monday, but still we didn't have enough of buying power to push the price forward. So that's why we came back into this channel. So I decided to change this hem of the market, because there is no uptrend now, and we can say that globally we have a very broad lateral movement. So we'll be trading considering the local lows and the impulses in the market. So we had 4 trades during the last week. The first one we opened when we broke the previous low of the market. Then we broke another one. We opened another one position. Then when we broke another one, we averaged this position and totally closed these 2 deals with profit. And on a reversal movement, we waited for a strong impulse and then sold here, and actually closed the position with profit on Friday. If you speak about the global time frame, for example, if we'll take a look at the weekly time frame, we're gonna see that nothing interesting here. We are in the middle of the broad channel, so nothing has changed, and we can move to GBP Canadian dollar. And on this currency pair we have this situation that is much more interesting for all of us. I mean, those who trade with Trading Hero and those who are investing in a long-term perspective. So during the whole week we were falling, and as you can see, we broke the previous support line. And actually I'm really glad that our robot closed all of the positions, I can say, at the top of the market of Thursday, and we closed this chain of 4 trades and started averaging and started a new one after we broke the previous support level and the previous lows of the market. Globally, I can say that we broke not only the local support line, but globally we fell to the prices we had in 2013. So it means that the market is really oversold, and that's why, from my point of view, the probability of an impulse, of a reversal impulse, is quite big. So those of you who were not investing in a long-term perspective during the previous weeks, you have even a better opportunity to do it. Those one who already have opened some positions, you can simply average those deals and wait for the market to continue its growth from these prices. The next currency pair is New Zealand to Canadian dollar. As you can see, the situation is pretty similar to the one we had on GBP to USD, because we actually were thinking about to see the new uptrend, but then it was broke, and actually I can see that we are still moving in this broad lateral movement with no sufficient changes. So during the last week we were selling, we were buying in the second part of the week. When the market was falling, we closed the buying trades opened by one of our algorithms. By the way, we have two robots trading here. Sometimes they synchronize plus minus one with each other, and but I think around 70% of time they still have completely different ideas, where to close the trades and how to average them. So that's why we can see that we have two trades opened by one of the algorithms, and one trade that was opened by the second one after he closed the positions on Friday. So still nothing interesting, waiting for the market to show us new lows to average the trade, or we're gonna close all of the trades when the market comes back and closes the previous highs. So the next currency pair is Australian to New Zealand dollar. For this currency pair we have two trades that we already opened during the last Wednesday, and we can see that we are still in this broad lateral movement here. We have no extra changes in the market. We're trying to retest the previous highs, and actually I'm glad that we finally closed the buying trade we were waiting for from the week that was the previous. It was from 25th of May, and now we continue our growth, but technically nothing interesting, because we are still in the middle of the huge channel on 1 hour time frame, and on a weekly time frame you can see that we're coming closer to the previous lows. But I think that the main interesting point from where we can be catching some positions to open some positions, it will be the highest point of 2018, but we still need to cover more than 500 pips to reach this level, and I think that it's possible to see this price even the next week. So we'll see how it will go. For now I can say that we're gonna be averaging the trade after we retest the previous highs, or we're gonna close the current trades if the market fall during the beginning of the next week. And the last currency pair for today is Australian to Canadian dollar, and you can see that during the last week we had the situation that was really different from the one we saw on other currency pair with the Canadian. For example, GBP CAD was falling, NZD CAD was also falling, but Australian to Canadian dollar was, we can say, in a lateral movement, because we cannot say that this increasement in on Thursday and Friday actually it was a successful one. We simply retested the previous resistance level and fell down into the middle of this of the channel, but still we can see that we are growing, so we have the perspective to see the continue of this growth during the next week. If we say about the algorithms, we also have two robots trading here. You can see that both of them closed their selling positions from the previous week. Then one of the robots was selling, another was buying, then another one was selling again, and another one is buying. So we're trying to catch all of the movements caused by the market and make money on each movement. Globally, nothing interesting on Australian to Canadian as well. We're still in the middle of the movement, so we're gonna see how it will go the next week. If you have any questions regarding the strategy, feel free to ask me in comments below or personally via Telegram. I wish all of you successful trading during the next week, and see you next Saturday. Have a nice weekend.